Put it in it. Welcome to another episode of the People's Mic. I am Jimmy Peoples. This is episode 467, and this is
Ari Shield.
Ari Shield. Damn right it is.
That's me.
What is going on? Welcome to Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. They're out there. It's not even that bad, though. It's Do you feel like it's dying? It's people are not that into it anymore.
Are you dressing up tonight? I'm dressing up.
I'm always in costume. I can scare more people in a t-shirt and jeans than most people can.
Did you say so? For you, it's about like scaring people.
Yeah.
Oh, for me, it's just like dressing up.
Is it dressing up? I don't know.
Yeah, well,
I thought it was about scaring people. That's a good way to look at it.
I guess because I grew up Jewish, so we have like our Halloween. We're not trying to scare anybody.
Oh.
We just wear silly stuff.
Really?
And so then we on like second, Halloween, which is like the normal dress up day. We just do our one, but.
Do you feel that Jews? Do you feel?
You're not even gonna ask what I'm going as tonight.
Let me prep this.
I just said I'm wearing a costume.
We got to get to the issue, Jew.
All right.
Do you feel that Jews are, as a whole, are scary people? Like they get scared easily.
Yes.
Yeah.
Terrified of everything.
Yeah. I was walking in the Marcy one time, and I do this with most people, but there was the Hasidic Jewish women. I don't know what you call them, but they had the
Hasidic.
Yeah, they had the wigs on, they had their family, and I was walking up behind them, and everybody gets scared. Like when you get scared when somebody startles you, she was like, but she was like, ah! And the kids like ran and scattered. I was like, what the fuck? Like really?
Because of you?
Yeah. She looked back and she like left the baby, and I was like, the fuck? The fuck? Everybody did like a bomb explode, like a scare bomb.
Oh, that's
and then she was like, "Oh, you scared me." I was like, "That much though?" If you're
my family's not like that.
Yeah, it was extra.
No, my dad had I know a lot of people who definitely would get that scared of a big black guy.
Yeah.
For sure, but my dad's oldest friend is this guy from Barbados.
Yeah, but you work
so I grew up
you're around.
So I grew up around. I saw, but I didn't do them as a threat. Yeah. But some of these people are in these enclosed communities where they don't interact with anybody. They were scared of you.
Yeah,
but there are plenty of white guys that also be terrified of. A guy with tattoos,
maybe
a guy with absolutely. Listen, I'm telling you, they for sure view you as a threat.
Yeah.
And for sure, the fact that you're black makes it worse. But there are plenty of things that can make. There are plenty of things that can make it worse. I'm saying tattoos. You don't have any tattoos.
I don't have any tattoos.
A white guy your size with tattoos would be just as terrifying to that woman.
We'll see.
I
wish we could test it out. What are you going? Are you dressing up? Are you doing?
Going as the Penguin.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
That's so spot on.
I'm going. We're all doing Batman villains.
That's good. That's good.
I wanted to get somebody to do Poison Ivy and just wear tights and we were gonna do a bet on a basketball game and loser had to do it.
Speaking of Batman, that was my one. I don't usually make New Year's resolutions, but one of my goal was to somehow get on the set of Gotham this year, and I think I was in 2 episodes in the background. And I met the Bruce Wayne and the guy that plays Gordon. I met in the whole. I don't know if you've seen the last season, but when they filmed,
I haven't watched Gotham.
No, it's pretty good. The
I'm
last
check it
season.
out. I love that.
When they filmed when the Penguin took over the mayor's office, when they filmed in there, I was in that scene. It was pretty. It was cool. I didn't have a speaking role. No big role or anything. I was a photographer, but it's good to say that and see it come and know that I should have been more specific. It's like next year, it's like I need to be in a feature movie next year with a speaking role.
That's great.
That's the goal for next year. But yeah.
So you have an agent?
No, I don't have an agent. We didn't do that yet. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm just putting it into fruition. I'm gonna be more specific for next year.
Cool.
But we'll see. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Do you go for a lot of auditions?
Here and there. I haven't been on recently a lot. Like this last summer, I went on a lot. But we're gonna ramp it up again.
Cool.
So,
I'm looking forward to
that. Do you act? Are you acting?
I did in college. I was involved with a lot of theater.
Do you want to do that? What is?
I would love to. Right now, I'm focusing just on stand up.
Yeah. How do you see yourself closing out this year? We got 2 months.
How do I see
November,
myself
December.
Closing out this year. That's a good question.
In comedy,
I want to. One of my goals is to meet as many people as possible in the comedy world.
Yeah.
So if I could feel like I know 100 comedians in New York City,
is it about knowing them?
I think that's huge.
Do you like that?
I think knowing.
You care? Or how about them knowing you?
I care less about that.
Yeah.
I care more that I know who to go for, who has good spots, right? Like who's gonna get me the next step up. They have to think I'm funny. If they see me perform and I bombed, like I have to also be good. But on top, like it's like a multiplication. Probably it's like multiply hard work with increasing like social circles equals success. That's my theory.
But that's a way to look at it.
That's my theory.
I like to make people come to you. You know, if you're doing enough, people will come and find you. Like I feel like if you're doing a mic or a show, right, and you have something to offer, and not to barter a thing, but if people are saying, "Hey, I'm going to Ari's mic, and I'm going to Ari's show," and then you're meeting people, and then they're coming to you and meeting people instead of you going out and be like, "Hey, can I get on your show?" Because 1,000 people are doing that. You know? Do you have a mic?
Not yet, but I've been thinking about it.
Do it. Do it.
I'm
not giving you homework, just stuff to think about.
I went to a sports bar near my apartment and asked the guy if he would, like the bartender, if they ever have any open mics there and if I could host one. And they it was a great space in the back. I don't think that one's going to work. I haven't asked anybody else since.
Why wouldn't it work?
He just seemed, I asked him about like the times that I would want to do it.
The first, what time? Did you?
I wanted to do it like early.
Like
early in the day.
How excited was he about comedy?
He wasn't.
Nix it. Go to a place where you say, "Hey, how do you feel about doing comedy here?" And they're like, "We love comedy." You want that reaction, you know, because you know they're going to support you, right? Okay. And then second, you want to say, "Hey, when's your slowest night? When's the worst night that you would like to build up?" And because you know you can bring comics, right? Ooh. And say, "Hey,
what's your slowest night?" That's smart. How did you get this gig?
This was handed down. This is the handed down. So this is easy. And you can do that as well if you go on the mics and be like, let's always speak to the host. Like if the host is on his way out, some people are traveling to LA or going other places. They're just done with comedy and they're hosting a mic somewhere. And if you're always coming to the mic, but hey, when you're done with this mic, I'll take it over for you. You know, that's a way to get it. You know, that's how I got this.
That's how you got it.
This spot.
Who was the person who ran it?
There were like 3 other people. There was Jeremy Cash was the last guy, and then before him, he got it from Neruda. Was a really dope guy. He's a good person to know. Big shout out to Renuda, Jeremy Cash, and those guys. And then, and I'm the type of person when I see something, I just try to look for all the opportunities. You know, comedy is an octopus. You know, it's not just
an octopus.
It's an octopus.
Okay,
you can do so many things. Like I had the podcast, but then I was getting out of work early, you know, and I was sitting out, and I was like, nothing's going on here, and I was like, I do want to do a podcast, you know. I mean, I had the open mic, and I was like, I'm going to do a podcast. Got an hour before, and it was like, nothing's going on here. It was an empty room, and they were like, I was like, can you just start my podcast early? And then I did one, and then I did it every day since.
That was, you know, and you started doing that while you were still not hosting the mic.
Still. While I hosted the mic first. I hosted one day
first. Okay, gotcha.
And then there was nothing going on any other days, and I was like, let me get 2 days, you know. And I'm always I'm.
How often was this mic before you started hosting?
Once a week.
Yeah. So you're the guy that made it. How many days?
Monday to Friday.
Yeah, so 5 days a week.
So I was like,
and then
I'll
you have
take
a show also on Saturday.
No, I don't do. And then I do another mic somewhere else.
You do another mic. Okay, where's that?
Mic. That's in Niagara.
Where is that?
So Niagara Bar on 7th and A, Avenue A.
It's like around here.
It's fine. Down the block. I stay close. This was handed to me, so I would try to make it all my own. It was a $5 mic. So usually when you get it from somebody else, you usually keep the rules with the bar. It's hard to change the rules, and they're comfortable. You know, there's guys who do free mics, and then you got to see what works for you. If you can afford to do a free mic, you do a free mic. You know, guys love that shit. They'll love you for it more. If I would say do both. You know, put some money away so you can build your comedy business. You know, so that you can eventually do a show. You can pay comics, and that's where the money goes to. So you can do paid spots and free spots because some people don't have the money, and you're kind of helping everybody. You know, I'm personally against all paid mics and all free mics. You know, you should do both. You should be working towards another goal. You know, and you need money to do that. Now, if you have money, and if you just happen to be one of the rich comics out there, you should be doing more. You should be doing shows and doing as much as you can. You know. And to think about it, don't be worried about, hey, I'm not funny enough to do it. Just start doing it.
Yeah. You know? Well, you don't need money to do a bringer show. You need friends with money.
If you pick a good location, right?
I mean to be in one, not to host.
No. We're talking about producing.
Yeah.
Right? Let's take the power away. I go for picking a venue that has foot traffic. Right, that's another thing you got to look at. How close to the train is it? How close to promoting outside and getting people in and letting people know about the place? You know, a lot of this place has no foot traffic. That's the hard part. Like people come in here, it's because they stumble in and they're drunk. You know, by accident.
I like it though.
Great room, great room. But if I picked it, I wouldn't have picked it because of the foot traffic. You know.
Okay. What do you think about the idea of a closed mic?
What do you mean?
So here we're sitting here, and literally anybody can walk in. And the fact that you do that is a huge service to me. The fact that you are here every single day and provide the space, make sure it's clean, make sure you have the podcast that I can come up. I can do a podcast. I've never done a podcast before.
Yeah. This is your first podcast?
But that's actually being broadcast. Yeah, for sure. I've I don't know, talk to my friends on the phone.
I think it's, yeah.
But, yeah. What was I going with that? I was showing...
Closed mic. What is,
closed mic, yes. And that's great.
What do you mean?
But what if... But also...
Is it private, or...
So, you get to decide, you say, hey, guys, 2 weeks from now, let's just do, a mic with just, people who we really think are fun. You know what I mean? And just do it once. Not try to exclude people.
There's.
That's not what I mean. Or even just bring your friends.
That's more of a show.
It's like an event.
Like a showcase.
No, like a writer's room.
Okay.
Where it's the expectation is
I don't know, because I do it every day.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't. And I'm not. I don't know.
The thing with this, here's why I say that. It doesn't even have to be exclusive. Just this is very anonymous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything in here, when I did comedy in college, it was very much you're in a room, a well-lit room with other people, and you're coming up with ideas. A lot of times you're just on your laptop hanging out for 2 hours doing a writer's room. And this is a very different kind of feel, which is also great. That's how a lot of comedy is. It's a dark room, people you don't know. But to me, I think there's a benefit also in the friendly atmosphere. Yeah. Where there's a lot of back and forth.
I am against the people who are not the people, but the environments that are just I just want to do it because it's the craft. I don't want to sell the craft. I don't want to grow. And if you're just doing open mic just for the hobby, that's fine for you. All right. There's some people who's like, I don't want to do TV. I just want to do mics every day, just to be around people. And if you want to do something like that, then do that. That's for you. Yeah. I am more. I like the commercial. I want to see how big this can grow. I want to go to the top of the mountain and walk back down the mountain and walk up another mountain. Okay. I am a mountain seeker. This just me personally, and you can be for or against it. I like this will grow to the point where I'm like, I've done enough with this. and I'll stop doing it, and I'll do something else. Whether it's 500 episodes, whether it's 1,000 or 10,000.
Where are you getting on the 500th episode?
I got people out there. Everybody's talking, and I'm just shooting my shot to see who would come. Okay. I got a couple possible people.
I also don't know who you would actually know because I watch a lot of stand up on YouTube and like Netflix.
I know people, but
well, you mentioned Jeff Ross and Mark Norman yesterday,
and I don't know them. I know of them. And I don't know if they do it. I shot my shot with a couple people, and I think it's going to be a surprise for everybody.
Okay.
And it's going to be fun because I'm just putting things out there, and some people are like, I'll think about it. And surprisingly, some big people have said,
you just message people,
just message people out. I'm like, yo, it's my 500th
like
episode.
Instagram DM?
If you're around, yeah, Instagram, Facebook, wherever I have contacts. And I know some people from radio, but I don't want it to be too big of a view. It's only 500 episodes.
But you know radio.
My little shitty podcast, a bunch of people. I did radio for a couple of years.
Oh, cool.
And urban radio. So, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll just have people come in that week. I'm thinking about making a week-long thing. So whoever's in town that week, I might see. And I might use this to get it to the next level, too. So I'm ready to grow it just a little bit. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, it's crazy. My third day in a row coming here.
Yeah.
Thank
you.
Yeah. I felt like if I'm I'm preparing for a show, I gotta throw myself to the wolves.
Absolutely.
It's the only way to do it.
Keep getting on. Keep getting on.
Yeah.
Keep getting up.
I'm going after this. I'm going right to the place where I'm performing Friday night.
Get ready to start your own mic and show.
Yeah.
In
Absolutely.
next month. Can we get it next month? November?
All right. Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes. That's it. Get in your neighborhood. I'll come to.
Let's say how about this? By New Year's, I'll have my own mic.
November. I need November. I need you to be rocking by New Year's.
That's November. November is
next month.
Tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow.
So within November.
Within November.
Because I can't get it by tomorrow.
Within November.
So I have 30 days.
I think you could get it by tomorrow.
I don't think.
If somebody had to go get a mic tomorrow, or I'll just Thanos your whole family. I think you could.
I would come to you and say, Jimmy, let me host your mic. Some guys try to kill me.
I would let you. And I would let you,
Okay.
and I was like, we're going to spin this off and take it to your own little theme, and then find a venue. All you got to do is find. I didn't make it all you got to do. I hate saying all you got to do.
No, it's good. You're spitting. It's good.
What I like giving this advice is Bad Slava, terrible website.
Awful website.
Awful
website.
Great information.
Sometimes.
There's a lot of great information on Bad Slava. It's like the Craigslist of our mics, But there's music mics too. So I even go peek in sometimes to see what music mics are popping up. I know the venues where I want to do stuff.
Yeah.
But I would go find a music mic that doesn't have comedy, find the off night that they don't have anything going on, the off hours, 2-hour slots, and say, hey, do you got any room for comedy? Get it. Find, of course, the owner or the manager who has a good attitude, who's like, if they're doing music,
he smokes a lot of weed for sure.
If they're doing music, they're open to creative shit. I want to do like a comedy, and if they're doing music, kind of say I want to do a comedy music open mic or a comedy open mic, and say I'm not excluding music. We just want to bring some comedians in here and mix it up a little bit. What's your free slot? Hey. Yeah.
You recording?
Damn right I'm recording. Drop the bag and have a seat. Come jump on. Where you been at?
Are you guys on?
Yeah, go around the other way. Poke your head in there. You might as well drop the bag. Come jump on at the end of this. Go. That's an easy pickings. If you go to music mics and play. Any bar, if there's so many empty bars, right, at this hour, you just got to find a venue that has the good space. For comedy and a good owner. That's the If it's a shitty owner and a great bar, you're still gonna fail.
Yeah.
Great bar, great owner, shitty bar. You might do something with the space. But a great bar and a great owner, that's the gold mine. That's what you're looking for. And it's easy. Come on, have a seat. Damn right.
You know Muhammad Gay?
Muhammad Gay. I do know Muhammad.
Muhammad's gay.
What's up, dude?
What's up,
Ryan? Yes.
He was like the first mic I went to, and on the Upper East
Side.
Muhammad
or Ryan?
Muhammad?
Okay.
Yeah, I just met
Introduce yourself real quick.
I'm Ryan Turner.
Yeah,
first time ever doing a podcast.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Okay, cool.
Yeah. I like your eyes. You got my spirit.
Yeah, you talk to me and I'll just keep looking.
No,
I agree with that, Jimmy.
Big stare.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dressing up
Are you
tonight for
military?
Halloween?
Are you military?
No. It's the haircut. Isn't it a terrible haircut? I've had this
You are
since
every
fourth
Marine
grade.
recruiter's wet dream. He's like, Ryan? Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just
I tell the barber, like, he's like, so you want a military cut? I'm like, no, 2 up top, like high, and then kind of like just get it short. He's like, no, not a full, no, just like go around my fingers, and
Go around my fingers.
yeah, just avoid, don't touch that, hit the cowlick. Yeah, I hate my hair.
Yeah,
I don't want to interrupt.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I'm very happy you interrupted this, but now it's 3.
Yeah,
It's 3 dudes. Less pressure.
It
I hate
grows,
one-on-one,
it's
dude.
snowballing.
Yeah.
I hate doing shit alone. I mean,
You still do it?
I'll warm it up and just in my head I'm praying somebody comes through that door because I'm no good at it. I fucking suck.
What time do you start doing this?
I started like 2:15. 2:15 usually starts on my birthday. 2:24
Okay.
every day for some reason.
And did you walk in early?
Yeah, he's
Or are
alright.
you planning on doing this? Yeah.
I wanted to do the podcast. I was like, every day I walk in and they're still doing the podcast. It looks like so much fun.
Yeah.
I want because also you guys like
What was your name one more time?
Ari
Ari what?
Shield.
Ari Shield, everybody.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, good job.
Yeah,
No,
that
I
was
know.
good. He's got a good host voice.
Ari Shield! He's a fucking crazy guy. It's good,
This is
man. I
about
like
time. Welcome to.
I'm bringing a guest here today, too.
Who are you bringing?
A friend of mine.
I'm so
she wants to
excited.
see me perform. So, like, she might come in and be like, this is my podcast. Like,
You can do it.
I want to give people, like,
This
the
is-
idea
you
that
can-
I'm really
you
making
can come
it.
here as
You
much
know what
as
I
you
mean?
want.
It's all
Absolutely.
Facade,
And
yeah.
Oh,
the
I
more
will
you
play
do
with
it.
that.
How long
Yeah.
have you been doing
Yeah.
comedy?
6 months.
6 months, fairly new.
Yeah.
You're gonna fucking. You guys are gonna be great.
What about you?
1 month.
Already?
Like
1 month?
sort of. Yeah. This is my 28th mic.
Don't stop counting. Oh my
Good
god,
for you
you're
for
still
counting,
counting.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm still counting.
So
Counting.
shivers.
It feels good.
Do you tape them?
I record them. I record the audio.
Video.
Just do video.
Video.
Alright.
Every fucking set. Post it to YouTube private, and
Okay.
just watch what you got in 10 years.
Okay.
Every fucking.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
and you can take that. You can edit that shit up because there's a website called. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
That GetFed is a decent one.
Okay.
You can take that and edit it, so you can make a movie out of just a bunch of. You can make a set list. You can make audio because it takes it from YouTube and it makes it either into to video format, so you can edit it, or it takes it to what is it called, MP3, so you can change it to audio.
Mhm.
So I really like that site. I just figured that out for my website for the podcast to do it myself.
You got an impressive website, by the way.
Do I?
I think so.
I
Like for just Jimmy's website.
Yeah.
There's a
I
lot of
appreciate
links. You know what I
It's
mean?
the
Jimmy's
stuff
got like 30
I
things
wanted to
you
be
can
a
click
mall.
on.
I had
I'm
a
like,
dream.
what
I had a dream.
What's
Was
this
like,
guy doing?
and I was listening to somebody who said do a website, and they were like, just keep adding a little bit to it every day, and it will work once you start it. I mean, it's nowhere near where I wanted to be. Like
Right.
the blogs or shit, the T-shirt, like it's got holes, but I fucking like it. It's where I wanted to go. I wanted to be like a mall.
It
Eventually-
looks impressive, which is
I
like,
appreciate that.
most
I just
of
add a little bit to it.
yeah.
And I try to motivate people to do a website, man. Do a
Yeah.
website, and I make a little money from it. So it's cool. I appreciate
I was
it.
thinking about buying a shirt because it's free.
Yeah, get a
mic
shirt.
every
Get a
time.
shirt. I gotta
What's
get
your
muscle
website
shirts
called?
on there. I gotta get it is the people's JimPeoples.com.
Is your last name, people?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. That's making sense.
I'm trying to trump this. Is that your friend?
Is that her?
Hi. Do you know
Is
this
that
guy?
Kara?
I know that guy.
Yeah, you know this guy. Hi, Kara.
I got a following and
Yeah,
shit.
you got a fan base.
I mean,
This is what I'm saying. It's a weird mic. You come in, they're doing a podcast.
Yes, the
They
podcast.
threw me up here.
You're more than welcome. You can poke your head in the camera. What do you do, Kara?
I just start signing up.
What do
on
you do?
here.
It's okay. I got warrants.
just watch for yourself.
Yeah.
And then I can get it
You disguise my voice real quick. Yeah.
This is awesome. What are you up to? What do you what's your
What am I
origin
up
story?
to? Origin story
Real
of
quick.
like life?
The day before you decided to do comedy, what were you doing?
Let's see. I've always wanted to do comedy. I moved out to Chicago after college and was like gonna like do it out there. You know,
Where you from?
I'm from Massachusetts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where in Massachusetts?
You know, Duxbury?
No, I went.
South Shore.
Does anybody?
Plymouth.
Boston?
You know,
Is-
Plymouth,
Okay, yeah.
where the Pilgrims
I
land?
mean, Andover. I almost went to Andover.
Okay.
Andover.
Yeah,
You know, I know.
played a little football.
I went there once. I was like, oh, fuck this. No, I'm not going
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Origin story, yeah.
The day before, what were you doing?
The day before,
You said, all right.
I always go so far back. So it was in third grade. It was the first
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
and
I cut
got,
that shit down.
And that's when I knew I
was
had
like,
anxiety,
yeah.
Jimmy.
I saw
Okay,
my
I
mom's
can barely
eyes. I was like, no. The day before.
The day before. All right, so I took a class.
Uh-huh.
So
Time to class?
let me start over. All right, so I did one open mic when I first moved out to New York. I moved out to New York a year and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was one of those guys that was like patting myself on the back for the
Yeah,
next
you're
5
excited.
months. I'm like, you did it.
Yeah.
And then I didn't do it for another 5 months. So then I just knew I'm not like a guy that holds himself accountable. So I signed up for a comedy class, which I know some people like make fun of. They're like, they can't teach you to be funny, which is true. But it was like, it made me do it week after week for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And I did that in March. And then I was doing like one mic a week for a couple months. And then this past summer, I just kind of like ramped it up to a couple times a week and just getting out there and getting comfortable and, you know, getting some good feedback. I'm like, you know, what else you want to know?
How do you know each other? Oh, shit. Drugs.
We went on a camp.
She's like, oh, will you make that sound?
Yeah.
Nobody answered the question. Did you see that?
We met on a camping trip.
Yeah.
It was like this sober camping trip.
White
so that's
people.
why
So white. Oh,
yeah, it was
sober
so white.
camping?
It was a sober
Oh,
camping
man.
trip, man. It was like 200 people. Yeah, and it was super white and kind of
camping?
weird.
How many
yeah.
black people were there? Oh, man, that hurt. Did you hear that sound?
Yeah. Yeah.
200 people on a camp.
Jake was there. Jake has black hair. Does that
Jake,
count?
yeah. I think Jake went to school with black
Kara's got
high
black
school.
hair.
Yeah.
What did all 200 of these people have in common? That they
We're sober.
We're all addicts.
Yeah, we're all a bunch of drug addicts.
Oh,
And,
man.
yeah, it's not funny, you
Went to
fucking
the-
dick. I'm fucking serious, alright? God.
Went to the
Only
hills.
one thing in common.
Yeah, only one thing in common, so it's
So
a
we
weird
did,
group
we
of
did a
people.
lot of drugs.
And it's all like,
Hell yeah.
you know, volunteer shit. So it's like, like if someone's good at something, you like volunteer an activity. Someone's like, I can make dream catchers, so I have a dream catcher workshop. And like, I got, you know, I'm good at hiking, so I have a hiking workshop. Like, what the fuck? And I did.
What workshop did you run?
So I was talking to this one girl, and she was talking about like improv. I was like, oh, I've done improv before.
Love improv.
I love it, dude. It's the best. It's kind of cool. I think it's a good, like, you know, exercise or whatever, but it is kind of cool. But anyway, so I was like, yeah, she's like, I'm thinking about doing an improv workshop. Do you want to teach it with me? I was like, yeah, fuck it, sure. And so we did it, and it was like super unorganized, and it was just a bunch of like name games. Like, okay, say your first name, and then whatever it starts with, put an adjective
Improv.
with it, like
Super.
Rad Ryan. You know, Kara, you were there. It's Crazy Kara.
Crazy
Crazy Kara.
That's what that's
Yeah,
it.
a fucking.
You know
I'm a
that
handful.
is it.
Yeah. And
That's funny.
and it was weird, and I thought like it wasn't fun, and I like and I like, told the class, and like the middle, I was like, you guys can go leave at any time if you guys want to go swimming or like stop doing this, it's fine. And then like they're doing like scenes or whatever, and like we love this, we want to keep going. So it was like did well. It did well.
What was your drug of choice? What was the?
I
I
was
don't want to make you.
no, it was booze. Things I was doing every day, like Xanax,
Okay.
kind of benzos, cocaine. I don't know.
What was the point where you said, "All right, this is too much"? Was there a day?
I got
Was there a
arrested.
thing?
Yeah.
Once, first time, or that's
Yeah.
adorable.
I got
I
arrested,
got arrested.
but I like.
My
I was
dad didn't
uncomfortable.
come to get me.
Well, he did. No, yeah, he did. Because I was driving my dad's car, and then I blacked out. It was a tough blackout.
Yeah.
And I was like one of those, I woke up and like, you don't know where the fuck you're like. It's like you almost don't even want to get up.
Yeah,
Like,
tough
if I
life.
get up, like, I gotta face life. And then, and so apparently I like drove my dad's car that night, blacked out, and I guess I like broke into some other guy's car thinking it was my dad's car. And I tried to steal a car. It was pretty cool, you know. It was pretty good. Yeah. So
I feel like you're two different levels of.
Yeah.
I won't say white guy, but I was like, have you ever been arrested? No. Did you see his posture? It's like never.
I got a parking ticket about a month ago.
Yeah.
That was rough.
I am an OG parking ticket offender. Like I've been what?
Yeah.
What? I know. I've been arrested when I have told cops the protocol. I was like, you shouldn't do that. You should actually like pat my head and push me down. And, are you gonna check my pockets? They didn't check my pockets one time, and they were like, oh. I was like, I shouldn't be in this situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you never get wait. So did you get
I've
arrested?
been arrested a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm so cool to get arrested.
Yeah.
When they stop me now, it's like, oh, okay, you know.
Yeah. I know the deal.
Position.
Yeah. Yeah. I was told that I was like breaking into the person's car, then that person was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, even though I was fucked up, I was still like coherent and polite. I was like, "I'm so sorry. I thought this was my task." And then like the cops came, and then I was like, "Officer, I cannot drive." I was like, "Cool." And
you have cop
so
face,
technically, I had the haircut. I had the fucking cop cut, and yeah, and then I guess I was just, I honestly have like never like had like my parents. I'm like, tell me the detail for detail of the story. Like I heard it once, and I just kind of like.
Were they laughing?
No,
you got cool parents, or were they
not like that's sad. Like that's like, yeah. They were concerned before that happened. They were like, they could see like. I don't want to get dark on this happy podcast, but are people watching, or is this like for your? Do you watch this like before you go to bed?
I never. I watch it when I'm really sad.
Yeah, good. Okay. Well, no,
it's not that bad.
So I moved back from Chicago, and then my parents they thought I just didn't like living there anymore, or whatever. And then I was home for a couple weeks, and they started like noticing like empty liquor bottles like stashed around, and then they saw like these pill bottles, whatever, and like we think you have a problem. Like, can you? Should you go get help? And I'm like, no, I'm like just like settling in, like. Whatever. I don't know what the fuck I said, but they're like, you should go to AA. And I'm like, no. And like, you should go to rehab. I'm like, no. And then like, will you see a drug counselor? I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. Because like, that's one-on-one. Like, yeah, this is like a mindset.
Welcome to it. Yeah. I should charge way more.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So one session with a drug counselor, this is what he does. He goes, he's like, look, man, I don't know if you have a problem. Maybe you just got away from you need to dial it back a bit. He's like, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to allow you to have 12 drinks a week, which is like a good number, right? It's just like
that's a lot.
It's a lot, right? But like it sounds like a lot. He's like, you can space it out. You can have like all 12 in one night. Or you can do like 4 one night, 4 the next night. Do whatever you want, and then we'll see if like you can like manage or not overdo it.
You didn't say what kind of drink either, right?
Just a drink, So then
Everclear,
and
shots
then
of Everclear.
yeah, and then that night I got arrested. So like that. So the
that was
experiment was like, you failed. You're fucking not in good shape. So
did you drink all those drinks in that one night?
Yeah, it was just I
had
just
for
went for
a week, right?
Well, so why I really
might be
got
a favorite
fucked
person.
up was I was like meeting a friend for like just a cheeseburger at night, and then like I was like drinking throughout the day, like because I was at that point I was pretty full blown alcoholic, and I had a bunch of like Xanax to sell him. And then he met these 2 girls, and he's like, hey, these girls want to smoke a blunt. You want to, like, come with? And I'm like, sure. I get very nervous when I smoke weed and anxious. So as we're smoking the blunt, I'm just, like, getting more and more paranoid. So I just started eating, like, Xanax. Like, calm down. And then that's when I fucking blacked out. And that's when... Are we almost done?
We're almost done. That was good.
Yeah, all
I
right.
felt like you didn't get that out. That was good.
It's like I'm at an AA meeting right now. It's like telling myself, like, I'm Ryan, I'm an alcoholic.
This is how I got here. Sometimes I pull that Band-Aid. But you made it. You're good.
I'm good now.
Fuck.
Things are better.
Damn. Have you done any drugs?
I'm high right now.
Are you?
Nice.
I'm high on weed right now.
Yeah, weed is the thing. When guys take breaks to walk out the door, I know they're going on weed runs. Kara, good. That was good. I needed that.
Yeah. And if I can do it, you can do it. So, Ryan Turner, thanks for listening.
We don't know.
Oh, we're not done?
We're almost done.
Okay.
We got like 3 minutes. You got questions?
Oh, no.
Yeah, go do it.
I'm good. I'll leave
Oh,
it to you.
man, Kara. Fuck. Yeah, what you got? Close it out.
Close
On the
out.
spot. I didn't mean to
Podcast?
put you on the spot.
What were we talking? I was spacing out. I'm high.
He's
as I
high.
said, Yeah.
What we do smoke?
What weed? I just got some last night. It's like how do I smoke it? I smoked out of a bong today, but I have 3 joints.
I don't smoke. I do edibles.
Okay.
I do edibles. I think I swallowed a bug the other night, and before I swallowed, I don't know what it was. I swallowed something, and I heard it scream before I swallowed. I was like, I think I'm too high. It was like, ah! It went down my throat. I was like, what the fuck was that? Was that a mini person? I don't know. But I felt like itching in my stomach, like the fucking Matrix, and I was like,
That was God,
Start.
dude.
I don't know
That
what
was
that
God
was.
telling
This guy
you.
over here. We
What's
got a
up?
bit of a spat yesterday. It was awesome.
Really?
A little bit.
Naked's in the spats of everybody, and then they become
part
their
of-
best friend.
It was fun.
Part of becoming a better comedian.
Yeah, I
Just
enjoyed
cursing
it.
people out. You had that face.
I do. No, I wasn't very smooth.
It's all good. That's what we're here to do. We're here to get smoother.
Fuck
Are
you.
we?
Yeah, a lot of
You were my
it. Yeah.
sandpaper
No, I like it rough.
yesterday.
I like it. Yeah.
Okay.
I like it rough.
Mine was rough yesterday. That felt rough. Trying to make it smooth.
I feel like you're the right amount of autistic. Like you're not like intolerable. Like, oh, I don't want to hang around with this guy. I feel like you would be his sidekick. Like,
I need one. Yeah.
were you a bully in high school?
No.
Were you cool?
I'll be your
That was
Robin.
nice.
Yeah, you're cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Were you a bully?
No, I don't think I was a bully. I was I live up to my name.
Jimmy the People.
Yeah, Jim Peebles. Yeah,
Middle name
hung out with all the handicapped kids and
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I only
Yeah.
bully people that I care
I
about.
fucking
What?
I touched him. Whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
There was this one kid who had he had like a bone I think he died by now. Bone dystrophy. Is that the right word? He was in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And his name was Mike. He was like you with like
Wheelchair.
in a wheelchair
Yeah.
and hunched, like his bones are deteriorating, and we just pick up girls at lunchtime. He's like,
Yeah.
"What about her?" And he's being all bristled up. He's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just like, yeah. There's no story to that.
Yeah. We were talking about Asperger's a couple days. Remember that? There was so maybe that's you're like a little autistic. Maybe you have
You're saying
Asperger's.
that people made up that word.
Yeah.
Asperger.
So
It's
that
a fun
people
word.
with autism
Yeah.
would feel so
I've
bad
never
because
been
Weird
it's
people,
a
yeah.
word.
That's the thing.
Autistic.
Yeah.
Never been
I
diagnosed.
always felt like autistic gave you a superpower. Like that's what it meant.
It does.
I thought it would enhance like one feature,
It
right?
enhances one thing, but takes away from other.
From
Like,
everything else.
I was telling her the person in my grade who had Asperger's. Her thing was that she had a ton of keychains.
Oh shit.
So like you guys know Sam? I'm like, yeah. And they're like she has Asperger's.
Keychain Sam?
I'm like, how do you know she has Asperger's? Like, well, look at all the keychains. And that's a sign of Asperger's. Just like 100 keychains.
I grew up with people with mental illness, but I know that I got a strong mind. But I know that I have habits. I don't want to say crazy people, but like here's one thing I still do, and I'm not ashamed of. My mom used to collect hair from all of our pets and people and keep them in envelopes and say, one day we're going to be able to clone our pets back.
That's just.
So I have envelopes of ex-girlfriends. All right, it's weird. It's weird shit. I don't want them to look Kara in the eye. I was like, of people that I like, and I was like, maybe I'll keep their hair in case something happens to them. Not in like a creepy.
Yeah.
I hate that I do that.
I can't break it.
Like, it's a bad habit. It's
Yeah.
like they leave their hair on. I was like, I should put this in an envelope and keep it. I lost it in storage one time, but I started a new one.
I hate to be that dude on storage awards.
I used to keep old girlfriend's panties. That's just weird.
You'd be surprised how not weird that is.
Panty box. I got a panty box. I had a panty box.
It's
And
way
the
less
girlfriend's-
weird than the hair.
The hair. Okay.
Yeah.
Use panties. With like the little spot on it.
All kind of weird.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's weird.
Fuck. I had a box of like handicap. I used to date handicap girls, so I had like a box of miscellaneous Like I had a leg was the biggest thing I had. A girl left for a spare leg at my house, and we broke up.
Is this a bit? This is
No, this is real shit.
This is real
This is
stuff.
real.
Okay.
Girl, I had a thin girl. I kept one of her gloves. She had 2 missing fingers.
Ooh. How does she leave the apartment without her leg?
She used to leave it open. She has an extra leg.
Oh, okay.
It's the spare leg.
A bed
She's
leg.
like, can I
Yeah.
leave it open? It's like an old
General
model.
leg.
And I was like, we broke up. She was like, just fucking keep it. and I just gotta.
Still have
That's a
it.
cool.
I don't have it anymore. I was like, that's a weird thing to find. A fucking leg.
Yeah.
I had a wheelchair tires. That's
Like undoing their fucking. Just like, yeah. Wait a minute, am I missing a wheel in this thing?
all right, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Let's wrap this up. Thank you for co-signing that.
Yeah.
Billy's here. We got a lot of autistic white guys here today. This is a different mic. I don't know why I'm pointing at you. Just like, give it up for them real quick. Tell them where they can find you.
Nah, you guys don't need to find me. It's all good.
What? Say your name. your
I'll be back.
Instagram.
I'll be back. I
Yeah,
talked
yeah,
about
yeah.
getting high on. I don't want people. I don't want my mom to
Your-
find us. I don't
your
want my
mom-
mom to Google my name and then find this
Me
podcast.
and your
where
mom
I'm
are
talking
gonna
about
watch
doing
this tonight.
drugs.
All right.
Nah, it's all good. Next time.
Tell them where they can find you.
Find me at open mic sometimes. Live in Bushwick.
Oh,
I do. I got a show at Broadway Comedy Club,
Oh, so do I.
Yeah.
November
Is that a
23rd.
bringer?
Oh no, I'm doing it
Who
this
shows
Friday
it?
night. Yeah, this Friday night, Broadway Comedy
See,
Club.
told you you had
Who
shit.
is? Wait, but who's listening to this?
Yeah, who's a big fan of it? I gotta check this kid out.
How many people
Tons
is
of
that?
people.
Hello?
Next week there'll be 500 people.
There are a bunch of people.
Yeah,
Okay.
see, sit down.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Broadway Comedy Club. Be
Tell
there
me.
Friday night, 6:30
This
p.m.
podcast is going to be a what do they call it? A plug?
Big hit. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that it? Website?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
No website? It's
No.
homework. Pinterest?
No.
Instagram?
Yes.
What's your Instagram?
Turnaround dude. So
That's terrible.
TURNER.
You guys say so after, so
underscore dude. Play on. It's funny. It's funny. You know, just go. You know, just
go
look
with it.
look at the profile. You'll probably laugh. That's all.
Oh, shit. It's another episode of People's Mic. You can find it on iHeartRadio, Spotify, JimPeoples.com. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, J Peoples TV. Kevin Cam. We're here every day, Monday to Friday at Idle Shrunken Head. Thank you for them for letting us do this every day. We're here at 2:15 for the podcast, 3 o'clock for the open mic. Saturday, we're at Niagara Bar at 4:30 for the podcast, 5:30 for the open mic. If you're out of town comic, feel free to DM me and just grab a seat. You are more than welcome. You get a free mic and an extra minute for being on the podcast. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Thank you.